Hello, this is Talon with Old Got Stuff on Busy Corner Lane, and I'm going to help you out, I hope, with a video walkthrough of Tomb Raider 2, the first level, called The Great Wall. This is the remastered version by the company ASPYR, ASPYR. I'm not going to talk throughout the video, but I will say a few things. First of all, I will have information in the description. There's a really good online walkthrough from a website I remember from 20-something years ago. I'll put that information on as well. Visually, some of the graphics are hard to see. And you can go in the old school graphics or the new ones, but some things are still hard to see. Also, control-wise, I remember it being better than what it is now, but I haven't played since I lost Windows 95. So I think with some practice, I'll get my skills back down on the controller and there won't be an issue. Like that one. Okay, we're getting the first secret statue, and the secret statues are all statues of dragons. If you get all three of them in a level, then you get some kind of reward. The reward in this level is a grenade launcher with 6 grenades. You don't have to get those. You can get the grenade launcher later on in the game, but if you can get it now, that's just nice to have. Also, they could have improved the way Laura turns because she moves like Frankenstein. That's what my kids used to say back in the 90s. Okay, we're about to make this long jump. The way we make the long jumps is I would recommend going to the edge. So walk up to the edge, take one hop back, and then run, jump, and hit the action button to grab. Run, jump, grab. Then you can pull up and pull this lever, turn around, and run, jump, grab again. Okay, the first fight against any kind of enemies coming up, and some things to say about this is, maybe because I'm not used to the controls for a long time, but I find it kind of hard to deal with these because they're difficult to see, and the way it's controlling for me right now is just not very user-friendly. But again, I think once I get used to it, it won't be an issue. Okay, I look at statistics a lot for the number of kills, and that's just because the enemies coming up are going to be difficult for me to see. And the only real way I know if I've killed them or not is to look at the numbers. Okay, there's a tiger in this area right here. You don't have to kill him if you don't want to. In the old days I would, because it's real easy to do, but I'm just not used to the controls right now, so I am trying to avoid unnecessary fights. And yes, I accidentally did a video save on the Switch. That's just me not being used to the controls right now. Okay, when you go in this room, you're going to see me draw my weapons. And that's because I know there's going to be 3 spiders coming down to fight me. And I'm not really going to be able to see them, but I know they're there. This is where auto aim helps. But you'll notice sometimes auto aim doesn't seem like it's actually hitting the creature. When you go up this ladder, you're going to see another spider. Now this spider is relatively easy to see, but if you choose to fight him up here and you're doing an evasion and you fall down, Laura can take some health damage from hitting the floor below because of the length of the drop. So I choose to do it this way, even though it takes a little more time, because I don't take any damage this way. Okay, once you go through this hallway, there's going to be some spiders coming down from the far wall, where you see a large block in the middle of the room against that wall. There's also going to be a spider that shows up behind Laura, but you don't see it yet. Now notice she's auto-aiming, but she's not actually hitting them. Okay, so those spiders are gone. My kill count is at 11 now. The majority of the enemies in this level are spiders. The way you pull the box is when you get up to it, hold down action, and then use the back button and you just pull it backwards. You can also push it forward. If you try to swim the length of this hallway right here that's got water in it, there are some razor sharp discs that will do a lot of damage, so I try to avoid that. So my recommendation is jump and grab and just shimmy over, and you'll be above those discs. Okay, if you're interested in getting all of the dragon statues, I would definitely save once I climb up on this ledge. Because you're going to go through a gauntlet of traps, and this dragon statue's in the middle of it. And if you miss it, you cannot go back. So if you want it, save here. Okay, the only pickup I'm going to miss in this level is the one coming up, and I miss it on purpose. The reason for that is I've gone through this about 20 times now, and every time I pick that up, I take a lot of damage, and it's just not worth it for some bullets. Okay, here's your dragon statue, so you want to grab that and get out of here quick. Okay, you're now in a safe spot. Okay, so there's a lot of spiders that you're not going to have an easy time seeing. Okay, I would draw the weapons about in here and against the far wall on the left. That's where the first spider is going to come from. We're at 13. There's a little alcove coming up on the right. I would get this one also. If you don't get that one now, you'll be coming down a ladder later if you're going after the statues, and it will be getting you from behind. As you approach this zip line, 2 more spiders are going to come up. Okay, if you're not going to go after all of the statues to get the grenade launcher now, then you can skip the next part and just go right to the zip line and take that down. Otherwise, you want to come to this edge right here, hop back and grab. Drop and grab again. Shimmy to the right and pull up when you can. Okay, you got some flares you can pick up. You may want to experiment going to the old school graphics or the newer graphics to see which one looks better for you. This is old school, so it might not look as good, but at least here you can see better. Okay, this is very long drop, so if you just fall, she's not going to survive it, even with full health. So just hold action, let it go, press it again, let it go, and keep doing that over and over until you get to the bottom. Okay, it's extremely dark here. Only enemies to worry about are 2 Tyrannosaurus Rex. They're actually easier said than you could imagine. Okay, you can pass the first skeleton, no problem. When you approach the second skeleton, a T-Rex shows up. Okay, once you can tell that he's going to be there coming after you, just run back to that alcove. Try your weapons. And as long as you're not at the edge of the alcove, he cannot get you. Okay, we're going to go to this little white dot on the end of the room there. That's in an alcove, and that is the dragon statue. Once you pick that up, you get a grenade launcher and 6 grenades. But also, when you get there, another T-Rex is going to show up from behind you. That one can fit halfway into this alcove, so I wouldn't go all the way to the edge and just wait there. So checking to see that I got it. Okay, from here we want to run all the way to the end of the area and turn left into that dark alcove where we were at before, because we're going to get to that ladder that we came down and we're going to go up. Okay, you can shoot the guns so that you can see better, but it's hard for me to turn in the exact position I need. So you might want to use the flare to make things easier to see. And unlike other games, you don't just drop the flare or throw it. You got to hold it in your hand all the time. I found that fell down on the ledge because I was trying to drop the flare. Okay, you want to hop up and use action to grab and climb up to the top. Okay, so you want to go forward and turn to the left. If you did not kill the spider earlier in this alcove, then you want to have your weapons drawn because he is going to be getting you. You don't want to run through this too fast. If you go off the edge, you're not going to survive it. And hopefully you saved. Okay, we're going to get to the zip line. If you've already killed the spiders over by the zip line earlier, they won't be here anymore. If you didn't kill them, they're coming after you now. Okay, I would save here if you think you need to, because at the bottom of the zip line is going to be 2 tigers. There is a safe place to shoot from, but it's really easy to go off the edge and not survive. Make sure you hold action the entire time or you'll fall off. Then a little bit to the left and hop. If you go too far, you'll go off the edge and you won't survive it. But now you can shoot from safety. Okay, since we're so close to the end, I'm just going to say this to Talon with old guy stuff on Busy Corner Lane. Hope this video has helped people out. I do like the game. It's just visually, it's not as good as I remembered. And I'm having difficulty with controls, but I think that issue is going to straighten itself out in time. If you think this helped you in any way, please hit like and subscribe. I am going to leave a video for all the different levels. There is a cool cutscene that comes after this, but I didn't want to infringe on copyright, so I don't show it. Have a safe, happy, peaceful, wonderful day, and goodbye.